First aiders are finding ways to serve their neighbors during this pandemic. We'll show you what's happening at an area nursing home and a church. And some folks are already looking past Thanksgiving and toward Christmas.
The four states' most watched news starts now.
Despite the pandemic, some area nursing home residents are celebrating Thanksgiving safely thanks to their caretakers. This is KOAM News at 6. As many people celebrate Thanksgiving today with friends and family, some cannot, like the residents at the Spring Hill Assisted Living Center in Neosho. KOAM's Caitlin Shive explains how the workers are making sure the residents have a special Thanksgiving. For the safety of residents, Caitlin stayed outside as the staff provided video from inside.
The residents of Spring Hill would normally be celebrating Thanksgiving with visits from family and friends, but this year, because of the pandemic, they are unable to.
This year is a lot different than normal because of the COVID restrictions, so what we have as a team decided to try and do is make it as special as we can for the residents. Because unfortunately family is not going to be able to get in, but we want to be able to communicate with them and show them that we're taking care of our residents.
So the staff at the center wanted to give them a memorable Thanksgiving.
Trying to keep it as fun and high energy for them as we can and just make it really special, from making, a fantastic meal to having special treats made by, like I said, our staff.
They got the Thanksgiving meal works with turkey, mac and cheese, green bean casserole, and more.
Instead of like a classic buffet, because again with the restrictions we can't do kind of those things, and we can't have some of like the table settings that we normally would have, but what we're going to do is we're going to serve them, and we're going to definitely load up their plate with all of the amazing homemade goodies and treats.
And residents were surprised with dishes brought in by their family members as well to give them a taste of home.
They brought dishes to share, and we actually had one resident who her son special requested her special recipe, and so our chef was amazing and she made it for her. So we just really try and accommodate however we can.
Residents also created crafts, writing down what they are thankful for right now.
As they go to their rooms, they can kind of see and have that visual reminder.
Bringing a sense of gratitude and love during a time that's so uncertain.
They're going to really enjoy it. And I think even though it's going to look a little bit different, I still think it's going to, be that Thanksgiving memory that they'll cherish.
In Neosho, Caitlin Shive, KOAM News.
Looks good. You can find this story on our website, KOAMnewsnow.com. Joplin First United Methodist Church has been giving away free Thanksgiving meals for more than 2 decades. They're doing it a bit differently today due to the pandemic, but the message remains the same. KOAM's Andy Cioteco explains.
19-year-old Laura Anderson has been volunteering with her church on Thanksgiving every year since she could remember.
I just felt like if we can give people a meal that they want, then why not?
Because of the pandemic, Joplin First Methodist Church was giving out their free Thanksgiving meals a little differently.
Last year we got to set up a bunch of tables in this gym, and people could come in and eat, or they could take things to go, and they could just come and meet people who also were coming in to have a meal. This year we have a drive-through service, and then we have people delivering meals as well, and people can walk up and get meals.
These free meals also provided a way for people to stay connected, especially in times of need.
It's just a blessing. There's so many people out there that are homebound and stuff like that, and it's nice to be able to come here to be able to go out and give it to them.
Anderson says there was no doubt in the midst of a pandemic that her church would find a way to serve the community.
It means a lot to us that we're able to reach out and get connected with the community, and just most importantly spread the love of God, especially this year whenever people may be feeling the craziness a little more than usual. They're able to just feel something to be thankful for in the midst of it.
In Joplin, Andy Cioteco, KOAM News.
This is the 25th year Joplin First United Methodist Church has provided Thanksgiving meals. Lucy's Mexican restaurant in Joplin switched up their menu today. The restaurant offered turkey, corn, mashed potatoes, and green beans, and it was all free. They say it's the second time they've done this, and they say the feeling of giving is gratifying.
Just having people go out there giving you a plate, it'll make you feel better, make you feel good about life. Know that people still care, and you're still somebody in this world, you know.
At last check, Lucy's had given away about 80 meals. I'm sure it's well more than that now. Checking in with Doug Hetty for a first look at the weather. Hope your Thanksgiving is going well, Doug.
You as well, Dow. And yeah, it's actually been a pretty good day, and especially the weather. We had fantastic conditions throughout most of the day. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures did go into the 60s for highs. We've had some clouds rolling in over the past couple hours. Not a big deal, but a weak little system is going to roll through tonight. And what this is going to do for us is give us the clouds and maybe a random sprinkle or two late tonight. But in general, I think it looks okay. But don't be surprised if you get a few raindrops late tonight into tomorrow morning, and then this is going to roll out of here. And then we look pretty good as we head into Friday. Temperatures still not bad, mid-50s right now. We have these kind of light southeasterly winds at about 5 to 10, which are working in. Through the evening hours, we'll slide back through the 40s eventually. Near 40 for an overnight low as a cold front shifts through. So we're going to look at that, the holiday weekend forecast here in just a bit.
All right, we'll catch you then. Thanks, Doug. Residents of Southeast Joplin have another reason to celebrate today. The Public Works Department wrapped up work on the roundabout at 44th and Connecticut. It'll be open for traffic on December 3rd. The Missouri Department of Commerce and Insurance is reminding everyone that open enrollment for Medicare ends December 7th nationwide. Those who have not yet made their plan selections for 2020 are encouraged to contact KOAM. KOAM provides free help from certified counselors. You can find out how to contact KOAM in this story on our website. Again, that's KOAMnewsnow.com. Still ahead, we're going to show you how some more four-staters are celebrating this Thanksgiving Day, and some folks aren't waiting to start their Christmas celebration. Several local restaurants were open today, dishing out Thanksgiving meals. Those include the Carthage Family Restaurant. Their doors were open from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. with Thanksgiving favorites like turkey, stuffing, and pies at the top of the menu. Staff there say they enjoy seeing the guests and bringing home a little extra.
Oh, it's really good because, you know, every little bit of extra money helps, especially for Christmas, you know, because that helps with Christmas and help pay for the holidays. So, especially when we were shut down for 6 weeks, they kind of put a damper on things.
Sammy's Family Restaurant in Joplin is also open today until 8 p.m. or until they run out of food. Golden Corral and Cracker Barrel are also open, serving Thanksgiving classics. While we celebrate Thanksgiving, a local nonprofit is looking ahead to Christmas. The Newton County Food Basket Brigade is getting ready for their annual food program, but they've had to change a lot this year. They're calling more than 800 residents who had baskets last year to sign them up instead of holding sign-ups in person. Distribution will be done drive-through style, so there's less contact.
I have probably made 300 calls.
300 calls?
Easily.
That's crazy.
And, you know, some are return calls, but we really want to reach out. We really want to make this happen.
Organizers say if you do receive a call, it's important to call them back. The deadline to sign up is December 4th. Distribution is December 19th. After a year of hardship and uncertainty, some four-staters are starting their Christmas celebrations early this year. KOAM's Zach Dodge has that story.
Snowmen, Santa Claus, and twinkling lights. Things we're used to seeing in department stores right after Halloween, but not in homes until after Thanksgiving.
I thought we would just start Christmas a little bit early.
Joplin resident Rachel Reidiger has drug out the decorations and is having her home lit up like a Christmas tree so she and her kids can enjoy it for as long as they can.
I think it just brings a little bit more happiness to us, and I want us to be able to do that a little longer than normal since we're here all the time.
People are just ready to get in the mood of the spirit. That's what people are looking for. It's been such a crazy year.
Micah Lowry, owner of Jomo Pressure Wash, is installing those lights for Reidiger, his 6th job, not even halfway through November, with more lined up before Thanksgiving.
I have 4 estimates that I need to be doing today. I'm behind on estimates and I have 3 jobs lined up. I think the customers, they're very happy. They're excited to have them up.
Inside of homes are also starting to look a lot like Christmas. Teresa Banning is in Pittsburgh from Texas visiting family. and made a stop at the Christmas shop to get ready for her family's Christmas season.
Since we're not able to do the Thanksgiving, we will go ahead and probably put up the Christmas tree right after Thanksgiving. And usually I'm so busy that I don't get it done till the middle of December.
The shop had a soft opening at the end of September and has seen several people just like Banning trying to find some joy after a tough year.
We've had some women that's already got their trees up. If it makes you happy, put that tree up. If you want to wait till after Thanksgiving, that's your choice. Wait, do it after Thanksgiving. Just be happy with the season. Enjoy the season.
Zach Dodge, KOAM News.
The Christmas shop had their grand opening on November 7th. They're going to have Santa there on Saturdays starting this coming weekend. Now today's KOAM News Now Instapoll question. How do you plan on doing your Black Friday shopping this year? Online, in person, or not at all? You can participate in the poll at koamnewsnow.com/vote or on the KOAM News Now app. Results are updated live and we're going to check in on the numbers here in a bit. Doug Hetty is up next with his complete forecast, and a little bit later, Chiefs player Derek Nottie provides free Thanksgiving meals for families in need.
Well, it turned out to be a great Thanksgiving for us today. I really couldn't ask for a better day, especially late November. We have mostly sunny skies and high temps into the 60s, which, hey, we'll definitely take. We do have some changes rolling in. It's not a huge deal, but a few changes, a few random sprinkles for us late tonight, and a little bit cooler over the next couple days. A little bit better chance for rain is going to roll in Saturday night into Sunday morning. Of course, you can get my month-long forecast on KOAMnewsnow.com, and we'll do the winter forecast sometime next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, but we'll let you guys know on that. Temperatures around the region, most of us are sitting into the mid-50s, and it looks like we'll eventually drop back upper 30s to lower 40s later on tonight as a cold front will start to shift in. You can see it's still well to the west near Wichita and then just west of Oklahoma City. The air mass behind it's not cold, but it is cooler than the 50s and the 60s that we have ahead of it. So we are going to cool back down just a bit over the next couple days. 55 right now, pressure is steady, humidity is at 57%. We'll drop back through the 50s, 40s, eventually near 40 later on tonight. You can see our northern counties in the 30s. Our southern counties will hold into the 40s just due to that colder air kind of lagging behind just a bit. Plenty of sunshine for us today. Some clouds have rolled in over the past couple hours, but nothing underneath the clouds. I do think later on tonight we could see a random sprinkle or two, but that is just about it. And then our next system, you can see that little kink in the wind flow out toward Las Vegas. That will be our next system that rotates in by the time we head into tomorrow night, or actually Saturday night, and into Sunday morning. Let's step through time through the overnight hours tonight. You can see that colder air working in. Our wind switch to the north. We get some clouds, a random sprinkle or two late tonight into tomorrow morning. But I think the afternoon is going to be okay. It is going to be cooler than what we did see today, but still not too bad. 50 by noon, high temp right around 54. We're going to have those north winds at about 5 to 15. Let's go through the afternoon hours. You can see we do warm into the 50s, and then we'll start to cool down during the evening hours. A little bit colder for us tomorrow night as we dip back near freezing with clear skies and light winds. And then heading into Saturday, most of the day pretty good as we go back into the 50s for highs. But we are going to see those clouds increasing late Saturday into Saturday night. We'll start to see rain sneaking in. This is mainly going to be in our southern counties, but we're looking at early Sunday morning, a few random little showers into Sunday morning, and then I think the system will pass on by, and then the rest of Sunday looks okay. Let's start from Sunday. Let's look down the road into next week. You can see that system passing by could produce quite a bit of snow up through the Ohio River Valley. Behind it, we cool down again for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then another kind of interesting system kicks out Wednesday into Thursday, something I want to watch that could give us a little rain-snow mix late next week. 54 tomorrow, 55 Saturday, 50 on Sunday with those morning showers. Only 45 on Monday. Look at those overnight lows, well into the 20s. So we're going to have 4 or 5 overnights that we're going to have a freeze every single night. It's that time of the year.
I guess so, finally.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doug. Have some more pie. Hey, still ahead, Kansas City Chiefs star Derek Noddy is stepping up for the community. We're going to show you how he helped folks in need this Thanksgiving.
Doug Hetty has
A lot of families in need across the Kansas City area are getting free Thanksgiving meals, all thanks to NFL and Chiefs star Derek Noddy. Alan Shope reports.
2020 is really crazy this year, so I want to make sure that everybody has full bellies this year.
A message from Chiefs nose tackle Derek Noddy.
Be safe, have fun with your friends and family.
Because this year, the Thanksgiving meal is on him for dozens of area families.
This is just a huge blessing. It's a huge help for our family because we have obviously been impacted too.
Evie, one of 10 families at this Independence Boys and Girls Club getting a free meal.
This means a chance for us to still have Thanksgiving.
Due to the pandemic, there's been so much going on, and it just means a lot.
Families say it's just been a tough year, and this is a huge help.
My father is dying of cancer, and he can't be around the family, so it's hard.
The Chiefs star defensive lineman supplying Thanksgiving meals for more than 100 Kansas City area families. And some of those families had a message for him.
Thank you, Mr. Noddy. Go Chiefs!
Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you so much. You don't know how much it means.
The family's getting a full meal with turkeys and ham and all the fixings in that box, as well as a Chiefs flag.
Again, that was Alan Shope reporting. Families also received a special note from Noddy. He couldn't be at the distribution because of the pandemic, but he hopes to meet all the families in the future. Final check on the weather is next. Take time now to honor a local veteran, Lieutenant Colonel Gene Salisbury. The Pittsburgh native served in the U.S. Army and Navy. He served with the 325th General Hospital and would become the father of KOAM production manager Stanton Salisbury. And we are proud to salute Lieutenant Colonel Gene Salisbury. He's tonight's four-state hero. All right, here's a look at what's coming up on our sister station, KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. We're going to hear how the pandemic is expected to impact Black Friday shopping, plus how people all across the country are giving back to their neighbors this Thanksgiving, and a squirrel's tipsy adventure in Minnesota. Yeah, a drunk squirrel. You'll see it, those stories, and a lot more tonight on KOAM News at 9 on our sister station, Fox 14. All right, now today's KOAM News Now Insta poll question. Again, we've been asking, do you plan on doing any Black Friday shopping this year? 2%, only 2% say they plan to shop in person, 32% online, and the rest, almost 2 out of 3, say not at all at this point. You can participate in the poll at koamnewsnow.com/vote or on the KOAM News Now app. We're keeping that poll open throughout the evening, so you still do have time. Let's check back in now with Doug Hetty at home, keeping an eye on the weather. Doug.
All right, Dow, looks pretty good for us tonight, even though we do have the clouds across the region. But I think our temperatures, they're going to drop back near 40 later on tonight, and we can't rule out a random sprinkle or two. 54 tomorrow, partly sunny skies, clouds in the morning, sun in the afternoon. 55 Saturday. So at least the first half of the weekend looks pretty good. We're going to get a few showers in here late Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then cooling back down a bit by early next week. But a couple nice days coming up.
And Doug, I hope your belly is full tonight.
Definitely is. Of about 3 rounds.
Wow. Go for 4. Thanks, Doug, and thank you for joining us on this Thanksgiving. We'll see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.